welcome Ivan at the supermarket, right? Now, this is important because you could get some questions obviously about the supermarket or when you go about, when they ask you about shopping. However, this is very important for your day-to-day conversations, right? Then, at the supermarket කිව්වම supermarket නෙවෙයි අපි කියන්නේ supermarket. It sound, okay? Supermarket. Supermarket, supermarket, we don't have those, right? So, ඒකේ pronunciation තමයි හරියට at the supermarket. දැන් මේක IELTS වලදී අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ස්පීකින් වලට එන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ shopping යන එක ගැන නැත්නම් supermarket එකට ගියාම ගන්න දේවල්, ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ වගේ දේවල් ගැන කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි වැඩිපුරම වැදගත් වෙන්නේ එදිනෙදා ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාවේදී අපිට මේක use කරන්න පුළුවන් conversations තමයි තියෙන්නේ. දැන් මම හැමතිස්සෙම කියනවා වගේ beginner level එකේදී අපි අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම කරන්න ඕනේ හැමදාම කතා කරන දේවල් use කරන්න පුරුදු වෙන්න ඕනේ. At the doctors, at the supermarket, when you're traveling, you must try to use this language. එදිනෙදා භාවිතයක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ අපිට ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාවේදී. එතකොට තමයි අපිට IELTS වලට ඇත්තටම කරනකොට advanced පිළයකට එනකොට ඉක්මනට කතා කිරීමේ හැකියාවක් එන්නේ, right? Okay. When was the last time you were at a supermarket? What is the closest supermarket to the place you live? What do you normally buy from the supermarket? Is shopping expensive there? So, you have to answer these questions depending on what is true for your own self, right? So, let's have a look at some of the answers. When was the last time you were at a supermarket? So, actually, I was at the supermarket 3 days ago. You can just say 3 days ago. Or we can write a little long answer and you can say, I was at the supermarket three days ago. I went to buy my weekly groceries. Okay? So, I was at the supermarket 3 days ago. I went to buy my weekly grocery. Alright? So, or you can just answer it by saying 3 days ago. What is the closest supermarket to the place that you live, right? So, I'm not here to promote any supermarket, right? So, I have a few close by to my place and you can write whatever is close by to your place. So, we've got Kiosk, we've got Glowmark, we've got Spa, we've got Car Gears, okay, we've got Love Supermarkets. So, whatever is close by to your place, you can write it down here. What do you normally buy from the supermarket? So, usually I buy fruits and I also buy vegetables. I buy meat and other household items. Is shopping expensive there? Well, I tend to think it's the same all over, so I would say not really. But if you feel it's expensive, you can say, yes, it is. Or you can say, no, it isn't, right? So, whatever you think about it. දැන් මෙතනදී ප්‍රශ්න 4ක් තියෙනවා. පළවෙනි එකේදී අහන්නේ when was the last time you were at a supermarket? අන්තිමටම සුපර්මාකට් එකකට ගියේ කවදද? So මෙතන I have said 3 days ago. දවස් 3කට කලින්. මෙතනදී අපිට උත්තර දෙන්න පුළුවන් 3 days ago. දවස් 3කට කලින්. කෙටිම උත්තරේ. නැත්නම් අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් I was at the supermarket 3 days ago. මම සුපර්මාකට් එකේ හිටියා දවස් 3කට කලින්. I went to buy my weekly grocery. මම ගියේ මගේ සතියට ගන්න සාමාන්‍ය grocery ටික ගන්න. So you can give either a short answer, either a long answer. එක්කෝ කෙටි උත්තරේ දෙන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් ටිකක් දිග උත්තරයක් දෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Right? IELTS part 1 එකේදී ඇහුවොත් එහෙම දෙන්න ඕනේ ටිකක් හේතුවත් එක්ක. I was there and I went to buy this. Right? What is the closest supermarket to the place you live? තමන්ට ළඟම සුපර්මාකට් එක මොකක්ද? right? දැන් මට එකක්වත් ප්‍රොමෝට් කරන්න බෑ. හැබැයි so තමන්ගේ ළඟම තියෙන සුපර්මාකට් එක තමන්ට තෝරගන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මම එකක්වත් ප්‍රොමෝට් කරනවා නෙවෙයි. හැබැයි තමන්ගේ ළඟ තියෙන Kiehl's, the Cargill's, the Laugh supermarket, the Arpico, the Glowmark, the Spar ඒ තමන් වටේ තියෙන ඕනම සුපර්මාකට් එකක් මෙතනට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. What do you normally buy from the supermarket, right? Now, usually I buy my veggie, my fruits, my groceries, right? And meat and any other things, the household items, right? So, තමන් මොනවද supermarket එකෙන් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගන්නෙ? මම පළතුරු, එළවලු, මස් සහ ගෙදරට අවශ්‍ය කරන අනිත් දේවල් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගන්නේ supermarket එකෙන්. ඕගොල්ලෝ මොනවද ගන්නෙ කියලා ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Is shopping expensive there? එතන shop කරන එක ගොඩක් ගණන්ද? බඩු එතනින් ගන්න එක ගොඩක් ගණන්ද? right? දැන් ඔව් නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කියන්න පුළුවන් yes it is. නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කියන්න පුළුවන් no it isn't. right? Okay. So moving on. Here we have bar, bottle, box, can, carton, case, crate, jar, tin, tube, packet. Okay? So, bar එකක් සාමාන්‍යයෙන්, bottle බෝතලයක්, box පෙට්ටියක්, can කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් can කරපු එකක්, right? ඔය tin මාළු එහෙම තියෙන can වල, right? carton කියන්නේ කිරි juice සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එන්නේ පෙට්ටි වල cartons වල. කේස් එකක් කියන්නේ බිත්තර දාන කේස් එකක් වගේ. ක්‍රේට් එකක් කියන්නේ ඊට වඩා ලොකු ඇහුරුමක්. ජා එකක් කියන්නේ වීදුරු බෝතලයක් වගේ එකක්. ටින් එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ කෑන් එකක් වගේම තමයි. Let's say අපි right. So tin එකයි can එකයි කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් they are both round. Okay? So can is also like a little round one. Tin is a little taller than that. That's the only difference, right? But they are quite similar in the same way, okay? And cans usually you can tick and open. The can you can open, but the tin usually we don't have an opening part. But now, of course, all of those are quite similar, right? Can එකයි tin එකයි ටිකක් එකම වගේ තමයි. Tube එකක් කියන්නේ දිග එකක්. Packet කියලා කියන්නේ packet කියලා අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන එකට. So, let us have a look at what this would be, okay? So, glue, kiyane gum. We usually say a bottle of glue. A can of beer. Okay. Coffee. What can we say? A bar of coffee, a jar of coffee, okay? So we usually say a pot of coffee, okay? Here it's not there, but usually we say a pot of coffee or a jar of coffee. We could say we usually don't use it though, right? A packet of cereal. Out of these, okay, a bar of soap, a tin of tuna, a packet of noodles, a packet of crisps, a bottle of chocolate, a bottle of water, a bar of chocolate, a bottle of jam, or we usually say a jar of jam, a carton of milk, a tube of toothpaste, a carton of juice, a can of Coke, a packet of biscuits, a jar of honey, a case of eggs. Right? So, coming back, අපි බලමු, right? මේවට පාවිච්චි කරන වචන ටිකක් තියෙනවා. So usually we say a bottle of glue. Glue කියන්නේ ගම්. ගම් බෝතලයක් කියලා අපි කියන්නේ. A can of beer. Beer can එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. A pot of coffee. අපි කියන්නේ කෝපි පෝච්චිය, a pot of tea, a cup of coffee, right? මෙතන you'll have to take a pot of coffee, right? Because there's nothing else that we could actually use, right? Next one, කෝපි වලට coffee කියන්නේ කෝපි. A packet of cereal. Cereal තියෙන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් packet එකක්, නැත්නම් a box of cereal කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. පෙට්ටි වලත් එන ඒවා තියෙනවා, right? So a box of cereal. A bar of soap. Soap bar එකක්. Soap කැටයක්, right? A tin of tuna. Tuna කියන්නේ මාළු ජාතියක්. මාළු tin එකක් කියන්නේ අන්න ඒක. Next one, a packet of noodles. Noodles packet එකක්. A packet of crisps. Crisps කියන්නේ අපි කන ඔය අලපෙති බෙදලා වගේ ඒවා නිකන් කර කර ගාලා කන්නේ. Crisps packet එකක්. A bottle of water. Water නැත්නම් වතුර බෝතලයක්. A bar of chocolate. Chocolate bar එකක්. Right? A jar of jam. Jam තියෙන්නේ jar එකක. සමහරක් අය කියනවා bottle of jam කියලා. හැබැයි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් you get it in a jar, right? A carton of milk. Carton එකක් කියන්නේ නිකන් පෙට්ටි එක වගේ තමයි කිරි එන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අර ඔයගොල්ලෝ දකින milk packs. Milk අර කිරි packet එක නෙවෙයි හැබැයි අනිත් fresh milk එනේවා cartons, right? Next one, a tube of toothpaste, right? So toothpaste එන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් tube එකක. A carton of orange juice. Orange juice එන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් carton එකක. A can of Coke නැත්නම් a bottle of Coke එන්නත් පුළුවන්. A packet of biscuits. Biscuit එන්නේ packet එකේ. A jar of honey. Honey එන්නේ jar එකේ. A case of eggs. Right? Eggs එන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් case එකක. So a case of eggs. Right? Okay. So toothpaste, orange juice, Coke, biscuit ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා. Honey කියන්නේ mee penny, eggs කියන්නේ බිත්තර. So now you know all of these words because we have done the vocabulary for different types of things that we eat and drink. Okay? Right. So moving on, this is Tom's supermarket. What would you want to buy or what do you want to buy? Right? So here is Tom's supermarket and he's got different things there. Okay? Let's see what you want to buy. So here they have used a packet of coffee. So because coffee comes in a packet, you could also say a packet of coffee, right? But if you want to order something somewhere out, you have to say, could I have a pot of coffee, please? But if you want to buy, usually it comes in packets, so you can use a packet of coffee, okay? Then, let's go and see. So here, what does he have, right? I want to buy, let's take this one. I would like to buy a bar of chocolate. Okay. Next one, I would like to buy a bottle of water. Next one, I would like to buy a tube of toothpaste. Next one, I would like to buy a carton of milk. I would like to buy a watermelon. Or you can say, I would like to buy 3 kilos of watermelon, okay? But just you can say, because there's one here, I would like to buy a watermelon. Next one, I would like to buy a case of eggs. Next one, I would like to buy some bananas. Or you can say, I would like to buy 3 kilos of bananas, okay? But you could just say, I would like to buy some bananas. Right. So here you could use different sentence patterns also, but I have just used one sentence pattern here. දැන් මෙතන I would like to කියන එක විතරක් නෙවෙයි, can I buy කියන එකත් use කරන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි මම මෙතන එකම එක දාලා තියෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට practice කරන්න ලේසි වෙන්න, right? I would like to buy a kilo of carrot. මං කැමති carrot kilo එකක් ගන්න. I would like to buy a packet of coffee. මං කැමති කෝපි packet එකක් ගන්න. I would like to buy a bar of chocolate. මං කැමති chocolate එකක් ගන්න. I would like to buy a bottle of water. මං කැමති වතුර බෝතලයක් ගන්න. ගන්න කොහොම මිලදී ගන්න, right? Buy means මිලදී ගන්න. I would like to buy a tube of toothpaste. Toothpaste tube එකක් ගන්න මං කැමති. I would like to buy a carton of milk. මට milk carton එකක් දෙන්න. I would like to buy a watermelon. මම කොමඩු ගෙඩියක් ගන්න කැමති. I would like to buy a case of eggs. බිත්තර case එකක් ගන්න කැමති. I would like to buy some bananas. මම කෙසෙල් ගෙඩි ටිකක් ගන්න කැමති. Right, so apart from these items, right, there are some other items here. How would we ask to buy those? Let's see. I would like to buy a newspaper. Next one, I would like to buy a lipstick. Next one, I would like to buy some chicken. Next one, let's say that's pork, right? I would like to buy a kilo of pork. Right? What is this? Seems like a bottle of something. Looks like medicine, right? but I would like to buy a bottle of let's blue color, but it seems like a medicine. So let's say we'll just name it first to what we know, right? So I would like to buy a bottle of Panadol, please. So මෙතන තියෙන ඒවා ටික තමයි මම ලියලා තියෙන්නේ, right? දැන් මෙතන ගත්ත ඔක්කොම items ටොම්ගේ සුපර් මාකට් එකේ තියෙන ඔක්කොම items අපි මෙතන දාලා තියෙනවා. I would like to buy a newspaper. මම කැමති පත්තරයක් මිලදී ගන්න. I would like to buy a lipstick. මම කැමති lipstick එකක් මිලදී ගන්න. I would like to buy some chicken. කකුල් මස් ටිකක් ගන්න කැමති. I would like to buy a kilo of pork. මම කැමති ඌරු මස් කිලෝ එකක් ගන්න. I would like to buy a bottle of Panadol. බෙහෙත් තියෙන්නේ හින්දා අපි දාන්න බෙහෙත Panadol කියමුකෝ බෝතල් වල එන, right? පුංචි ළමයින් ගෙන paracetamol එක. So මට එයින් බෝතලයක් ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? මිලදී ගන්න කැමති කියන එක තමයි කියන්නේ, right? So here මෙතන තියෙන්නේ Tomගේ supermarket එක. So what do you want to buy? මොනවද මිලදී ගන්න කැමති? So කඩේට ගියාම ඕගොල්ලන්ට කියන්න පුළුවන්. I would like to buy this. I would like to buy that. Right? ඕගොල්ලන්ට හැබැයි තව අහන්න පුළුවන් ඒවා ටිකක් තියෙනවා. Right? So you can, or they can ask you, what would you like to have? Okay? What would you like to buy? මොනවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ මිලදී ගන්න කැමති කියලා අහුවාම you can say I would like to buy, I would like to buy කියන එක උත්තර දෙන්න පුළුවන්, right? I would like to buy. හැබැයි කඩේට ගිහිල්ලා තමන් මොන හරි ඉල්ලනවා නම් you can ask, can I buy a bar of soap, some bananas, a carton of milk. So you can ask them, can I buy? Next you can ask them, would it be possible? So when you go to the shop, you ask them, oh, would it be possible to get a carton of milk? Okay, would it be possible? Next you can ask them, do you have any milk? Do you have any soap? Right? A question tags ටිකක් තමන්ට අහන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Then what would you like to buy? කඩේ කෙනහන මොනවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගන්න කැමති? I would like to buy a bottle of milk. Okay, you usually don't have bottles everywhere, but some places they have milk in bottles. So I would like to buy a bottle of milk, or I would like to buy a carton of milk. නැත්තම් තමන්ට අහන්න පුළුවන්, can I buy? මට ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? Can I buy some bar of soap, some bananas, a carton of milk? Okay, so අන්තිම එක තියෙනවා නම් you can say and a carton of milk, right? Would it be possible? ගන්න පුළුවන්ද මේ ටික to get a carton of milk? මට milk carton එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයිද කියලා අහන එක තමයි would it be possible. නැත්තම් අහන්න පුළුවන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට do you have a carton of milk? ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තියෙනවද කිරි තියෙනවද cartons කියලා අහන්න පුළුවන්. So either of these sentence questions are possible for you to ask, and you can even answer using I would like to buy. හරිද? Alright, moving on. Correct the sentences. Alright, so moving on, correct the sentences. දැන් මෙතන මොකද්ද කරන්න ඕනේ? මේ sentences හරි order එකකින් නෙවෙයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ sentences වල වචන ටික ඔක්කොම mix වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. I help, how you can. එහෙම ඒ sentence එකක් නෑනේ. mix කරලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? හරි පිළිවෙලට question tag එක නැත්නම් sentence එක හදා ගන්න ඕනේ. Right? So all the words in this first one, they are jumbled. We need to make sure that we get it in the correct order. So let's see. I help how you can. How can I help you? How can I help you? Next one. What would you like? What would you like to buy? Next one. Cash or credit cards are you paying by? So let's say, are you paying by cash or credit card or cards? Okay, so usually you would have one, but sometimes when people can't pay it one go, they'll use two credit cards because they don't have money in one, right? So are you paying by cash or credit card or cards, right? Next one. Is this on sale? Is this on sale? How is a kg of much, right? How much is a kilo of, you can write anything. How much is a kilo of beans? How much is a kilo of carrots, right? Next one. Some I'd like fish. I'd like some fish. Next one. Keep you the can change. You can keep the change. Right? So here are the sentences which have been corrected, right? How can I help you? What would you like to buy? Are you paying by cash or credit card? Is this on sale? How much is a kilo of? How much is a kilo of? I'd like some fish. You can keep the change. දැන් අපි බලමු මේවැයි තේරුම මොනවද කියලා. How can I help you? කොහොමද මට ඔබට උදව් කරන්න පුළුවන්? What would you like to buy? මොනවද ඔබ ගන්න කැමති? Are you paying by cash or credit card? ගෙවන්න යන්නේ සල්ලි වලින්ද නැත්නම් credit card එකෙන්ද නැත්නම් credit card වලින්ද? Right? Is this on sale? මේක sale දාලාද තියෙන්නේ? How much is a kilo? කීලෝ එකක් කීයක් වෙනවද මෙතන කැමති එක කැරට් නැත්තම් බෝන්චි නැත්තම් පිපින්ය නැත්තම් තක්කාලි ඕන එකක් මෙතනට දාන්න පුළුවන්. I'd like some fish. මම මාළු ටිකක් ගන්න කැමතියි. You can keep the change. ඉතුරු තියාගන්න පුළුවන්. So, let us practice this with the intonation. How can I help you? What would you like to buy? Are you paying by cash or credit card? Is this on sale? How much is a kilo of bananas? How much is a kilo of potatoes? How much is a kilo of chicken? How much is a kilo of beans? කැමති එකක් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දාන්න පුළුවන්, right? I'd like some fish. You can keep the change. All right? Okay, so moving on, there's a few more of these. Correct the sentences. Right? මෙතනත් තව තියෙනවා. Then, what are these phrases actually? මොනවද මේ phrases නැත්නම් questions and sentences? මේව තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට conversation එකේදී පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. How much is that? Can I get some of this? I'd like some fish. ඔය phrases use කරන්න පුළුවන් ඇත්තටම ඔයගොල්ලෝ supermarket එකේ ඉන්නකොට. Right? Let's have a look at this one. I'd like some vegetables. I'd like some fruit. Do you have change? Here is your balance. What else do you want? Where is the bakery section? Last one. Can I have my bill? All right, so I'd like some vegetables. I'd like some fruit. Do you have change? Here is your balance. What else do you want? Where is the bakery section? That should be a question tag. Can I have my bill? Right? So, I'd like some vegetables. මට vegetables ටිකක් ගන්න කැමතියි. I'd like some fruit. පළතුරු ටිකක් ගන්න කැමතියි. Do you have change? ඉතුරු සල්ලි දෙන්න මාරු තියනවද? Here is your balance. මෙන්න ඔයාගේ ඉතුරු සල්ලි. What else do you want? තව මොනවද ඕනේ? Where is the bakery section? Bakery section එක කියන්නේ ඔය පාන්, pastries, right? Cake, ඒ කෑල්ල, ඒ section එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? Can I have my bill? මට පිළ ගන්න පුළුවන්ද? මගේ බිල දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? So, let us practice these phrases. I'd like some vegetables. I'd like some fruit. Do you have change? Here is your balance. What else do you want? Where is the bakery section? Can I have my bill? Right? So, now here you have some phrases, right? Rather question tags and answers. You have to guess and tell me by looking at it. Is it the shopkeeper who is going to tell S or is it the customer who is going to tell, right? So is it S or is it C? C is customer, S is shopkeeper. Okay, so let me just write it. S means shopkeeper. C means customer. Right. How can I help? Okay, or you can say, how can I help you? How can I help? Right? So that is the shopkeeper. What would you like to buy? Shopkeeper. Are you paying by cash or credit cards or card? Shopkeeper. Okay, so this is optional. Is this on sale? Customer. How much is a kilo of? So when you ask how much is a kilo of bananas, right? Who is asking that? The customer. I'd like some fish. Who is saying, give me some fish? Customer. You can keep the change. Again, the customer is telling the shopkeeper, I don't want the balance. You can keep the change. I'd like some vegetables. Customer. I'd like some fruit. Customer. Do you have change? Customer. Here is your balance. Shopkeeper. What else do you want? Shopkeeper. Where is the bakery section? Customer. Can I have my bill? Customer. So you can see some of these phrases or sentences or question tags are used by the shopkeeper, whereas some of it is being used by the customer. Right? දැන් මෙතනදී සමහරක් ඒවා තියෙනවා shopkeeper අහන phrases නැත්නම් questions නැත්නම් sentences. සමහරක් ඒවා තියෙනවා customer අහන ප්‍රශ්න නැත්නම් දෙන උත්තර. Right? අපි බලමු. How can I help? නැත්නම් how can I help you? කොහොමද මම ඔබට උදව් කරන්නේ? එහෙම කියන්නේ S shopkeeper. What would you like to buy? මොනවද ඔබ ගන්න කැමති? එහෙම අහන්නේ කවුද? කඩේ අයිතිකාරයා shopkeeper. Are you paying by cash or credit card? ගෙවන්නේ සල්ලි වලින්ද නැත්නම් කාඩ් එකෙන්ද? Shopkeeper. Is this on sale? මේක sale දාලාද කියලා අහන්නේ කවුද? අපේ customers ලා. How much is a kilo of? කිලෝ එකක් කීයද? අපි බලමු how much is a kilo of carrots? How much is a kilo of carrot? Okay. I'd like some fish. මාළු ටිකක් ගන්න කැමතියි මම. ඒ කියන්නේ customer. You can keep the change. ඉතුරු සල්ලි තියාගන්න පුළුවන් කියන්නේ කවුද? Customer. I'd like some vegetables. මං කැමතියි එළවලු ටිකක් ගන්න. I'd like some fruit. මං කැමතියි පළතුරු ටිකක් ගන්න. Do you have change? මාරු සල්ලි දෙන්න තියනවද? ඉතුරු සල්ලි දෙන්න තියනවද මාරු? Here is your balance. කියන්නේ කවුද? Shopkeeper. මෙන්න ඔයාගේ balance එක. Do you have change කියලා අහන්නේ customer. What else do you want? තව මොනවද ඕනේ කියලා අහන්නේ shopkeeper. Where is the bakery section? Bakery section එක කොහෙද කියලා අහන්නේ customer. Can I have my bill? මට මගේ bill එක දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? අහන්නේ customer. So let's practice these sentences and question tags, right? How can I help? What would you like to buy? Are you paying by cash or credit card? Is this on sale? How much is a kilo of carrot? I'd like some fish. You can keep the change. I'd like some vegetables. I'd like some fruit. Do you have change? Here is your balance. What else do you want? Where is the bakery section? Can I have my bill? Right? So here we have used phrases, or you can say sentences and question tags that you could actually use in a dialogue or a conversation when you're at the supermarket. Alright? Okay, so moving on, here is a conversation at the supermarket. We need to try to complete the missing parts of the conversation. හරි දැන් මෙතන තියෙන්නේ seller shopkeeper සහ customer පාරිභෝගිකයා අතර වෙන කතා බහක් මේ හිස් තැන් ටික අපි පුරවන්න බලන්න ඕනේ ගැළපෙන phrases use කරලා. Let us start completing this, right? How can I help you? Hello, I would like to buy a kilo of carrot. Okay, anything else? I think that should be a question tag, right? Anything else? Yes, I also need a carton of milk and a tube of toothpaste. Here you are. Anything else? No, that's all. Are you paying by cash or card? I would pay by cash. Thanks. Okay. Now here you can say card because you have credit cards and debit cards nowadays. So just say, are you paying by cash or card? Okay. Right. Then මෙතනදී බලමු අපි කොහොමද මේ conversation එක complete කරේ කියලා. How can I help you? කොහොමද මට ඔබට උදව් කරන්න පුළුවන්? Hello, I would like to buy a kilo of carrot. Hello, මං කැමති carrot kilo එකක් ගන්න. Okay, anything else? පුළුවන්. තව මොන හරි තියෙනවද? That is why I put a question tag here. Okay? Yes, I also need a carton of milk and a tube of toothpaste. Oh, මට කිරි carton එකක් සහ toothpaste tube එකක් ඕනේ. Here you are. Anything else? මෙන්න තියෙනවා. තව මොන හරි ඕනේද? No, that's all. නැහැ. එච්චරයි. Are you paying by cash or card? ඔයා ගෙවන්න යන්නේ සල්ලි වලින්ද නැත්නම් කාඩ් එකෙන්ද? I would pay by cash. මම ගෙවන්න යන්නේ සල්ලි වලින්. Thanks. බොහොමත්ම ස්තුතියි. Now let's practice this with intonation. You know the word intonation. It means a variation in your voice. අපි දැන් practice කරමු මේක හඬේ උස් පහත් භාවය පාවිච්චි කරලා conversation එකක් විදිහටම. How can I help you? Hello, I would like to buy a kilo of carrot. Okay, anything else? Yes, I also need a carton of milk and a tube of toothpaste. Here you are. Anything else? No, that's all. Are you paying by cash or card? I would pay by cash. Thanks. Okay. So here now you can practice it by using the variations that I used in the conversations, and I would like you to practice it again. Okay. දැන් මේක මම කරා ඕගොල්ලොත් වීඩියෝ එක pause කරලා මේ variations ඒ විදිහට කියන්න පුරුදු වෙන්න. Right? So, here. Now imagine yourself as the seller and complete the blanks using the phrases. දැන් මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? තමන් seller කියලා හිතලා මේ හිස් තැන් ටික පුරවන්න. Right? So I want you to pause the video and do the activity. Once you finish, start watching it from there. දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ වීඩියෝ එක pause කරලා මේ හිස් තැන් ටික පුරවන්න. ඉවරුණාට පස්සේ එතනින් නම් වීඩියෝ එක play කරලා බලන්න ඕගොල්ලොන්ට මම ලියලා තියෙන උත්තරමද ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා. Right? So take a few minutes and complete the activity. Right. So let us complete it. I hope you have finished it now. මම හිතනවා ඕගොල්ලෝ ඉවර ඇති කියලා. බලමු මොනවද උත්තර එන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. Right? Hello. can I help you? Hello, I would like to buy a kilo of carrot. Okay. Right. So you can say okay, and then the seller would say, would you also like a kilo of pumpkin? Would you also like a kilo of pumpkin? No, I want a kilo of lettuce. Okay. Here you are. Okay, here you are. Is that all? Is that all means do you need anything else in other words? Yes, that's all. Would you be paying by cash or by card? Card. Thanks. Now, what you could answer here, I feel, is you could use by card as well, which is a better answer. Okay, you could just say card. It's a bit rude. It would be nice for you to say by card. Okay? Right. So, මෙතනදී දැන් තමන් seller කියලා හිතලා තමයි මේ conversation එක complete කරන්න ඕනේ. මොකද seller ගේව තමයි ඔක්කොම blanks තියෙන්නේ. අපි බලමු. Hello, how can I help you? Hello, මං කොහොමද ඔබට උදව් කරන්නේ? Hello, I would like to buy a kilo of carrot. මං කැමති carrot kilo එකක් මිලදී ගන්න. Okay, would you also like a kilo of pumpkin? හොඳයි, කැමතිද තව වට්ටක්ක කිලෝ එකකුත් ගන්න? No, I want a kilo of lettuce. එපා, මට ගෝව කිලෝ එකක් දෙන්න හැබැයි. Okay, here you are. Is that all? හරි, මෙන්න. තව මොන හරි තියෙනවද? එච්චරයිද? Yes, that's all. Oh, එච්චරයි. Would you be paying by cash or card? ගෙවන්න යන්නේ cash වලින්ද card වලින්ද? Now here you don't have to say would you be paying by cash or by card. You can just not use this. Okay, so you can cut it and say would you be paying by cash or card? ගෙවන්නේ සල්ලි වලින්ද card එකෙන්ද? By card. Thanks. Thanks. Right? So let us practice this with intonation. Hello, can I help you? Hello, I would like to buy a kilo of carrot. Okay, would you also like to buy a kilo of pumpkin? No, I want a kilo of lettuce. Okay, here you are. Is that all? Yes, that's all. Would you be paying by cash or card? By card. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. All right. So, continue the conversation to buy the following items, right? So, here you want a bottle of jam and you also want what? You want eggs, okay? All right. So now what are we going to do? We are going to come up with our own conversation. So the seller is there and the customer is there and here you go. Everything else is blank. You need to write your own conversation. Okay. So I'm going to write one and do it with you. And then later you can use the same structure and come up with your own conversation. Then මෙතන මුකුත් නැහැ. Seller customer කියලා එච්චරක් තියෙනවා අපි කරන්න ඕනේ අපිට කැමති conversation එකක් හදාගන්න. Right? එතකොට Tamanට මේ conversation එකත් බලලා වෙන conversation එකක් ලියන්න පුළුවන්. What is important? Is it writing? No, it is actually using these phrases when you go to the supermarket. Right? So let's start. Seller says, how can I help you? Hi. I would like to buy some vegetables and fruit. The seller says, sure. What would you like? Then the customer says, I'd like a kilo of carrot, 500 grams of beans, a kilo of lettuce, a kilo of bananas, 5 oranges, and 500 grams of strawberries. 500 grams of strawberry. Okay. All right. I think we should make it 500 grams of strawberries. Right? Okay. So the customer answers what the customer wants. And then the seller says, here you are. Anything else? There should be one word. Just give me a minute. Right. Anything else? The customer says, yes. Can I have a tube of toothpaste and a packet of biscuits? Sure, here you are. Anything else? And then the customer says, no. That's all. Shopkeeper asks, are you paying by cash or card? And then the customer says, by cash. And the seller says, let's take the seller and say, here is your balance. Thanks. And the customer also says, thank you. Right? So let us have a look at this conversation. We've got a nice conversation here, right? How can I help you? Hi, I would like to buy some vegetables and fruit. Sure, what would you like? I'd like a kilo of carrots, 500 grams of beans, a kilo of lettuce, a kilo of bananas, 5 oranges and 500 grams of strawberries. Here you are. Anything else? Yes. Can I have a tube of toothpaste and a packet of biscuits? Sure. Here you are. Anything else? No, that's all. Are you paying by cash or card? By cash. Here is your balance. Thanks. Thank you. Right? So a nice conversation between a seller and a customer, and we've used many phrases that we learned. Hari? දැන් අපි බලමු අපි ලියපු conversation එක. මේකෙදි seller කියනවා How can I help you? කොහොමද මට ඔබට උදව් කරන්න පුළුවන්? Hi, I would like to buy some vegetables and fruit. මං කැමති එළවලු සහ පළතුරු ටිකක් ගන්න. Sure, what would you like? පුළුවන් මොනවද කැමති? මට carrot කිලෝ එකක්, බෝංචි 500ක්, lettuce කිලෝ එකක්, ඒ කියන්නේ ගෝව කිලෝ එකක්, කෙසෙල් කිලෝවක්, දොඩම් 5ක් සහ strawberry ග්‍රෑම් 500ක් දෙන්න. මෙන්න, තව මොන හරි ඕනේද? Oh, yes. මට toothpaste එකකුයි තව මේ biscuit packet එකකුයි දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? පුළුවන්. මෙන්න ඔබට. තව මොන හරි තියනවද? No, that's all. නෑ වෙන මුකුත් නැහැ. Are you paying by cash or card? ගෙවන්න යන්නේ සල්ලි වලින්ද නැත්නම් card එකෙන්ද? By cash. සල්ලි වලින්. Here is your balance. එතකොට shopkeeper සල්ලි දුන්නාට පස්සේ යා කියනවා මෙන්න ඔයාගේ balance එක ස්තුතියි. And then the customer says, thank you. Right. Now, let us practice this with intonation, right? So, let's try. How can I help you? Hi, I would like to buy some vegetables and fruit. Sure, what would you like? I'd like a kilo of carrots, 500 grams of beans, a kilo of lettuce, a kilo of bananas, 5 oranges and 500 grams of strawberries. Here you are. Anything else? Yes. Can I have a tube of toothpaste and a packet of biscuits? Sure. Here you are. Anything else? No, that's all. Are you paying by cash or card? By cash. Here is your balance. Thanks. Thank you. Right? So here we have developed the conversation. Now I'd like you to come up with your own conversation, right? And practice that. Now here also I have given you some space. You can try doing it on your own, right? So you don't need my support now. Same structure, seller, customer is there, blanks are there. You can come up with your own conversation. Alright, so I'm going to leave this for you because you need to do something on your own. So I'd like you to try it on your own. Okay. So with that homework, or rather with that activity for you to do alone, we have come to the end of the lesson. දැන් ඒක ඔයගොල්ලෝ තනියම කරන්න ඕනේ ඒ conversation එක. Right? මොකද මම දැන් එකක් කරා ඒ structure එකමයි ඒක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තනියම කරන්න මම ඉඩ තියලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් අද අපි මොකද්ද මේ lesson එකේදී කරේ? අද අපි lesson එකේ බැලුවේ at the supermarket. Supermarket එකට ගියාම අපිට කතා කරන්න අවශ්‍ය වෙන conversation එකක් ගොඩනගන්න අපිට අවශ්‍ය කරන questions උයි sentences මොනවද කියන එක. So I hope you actually practice it. මම විශ්වාස කරනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඇත්තටම මේ phrases practice කරයි කියලා. එතකොට තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කතා බහ පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. So with that we come to the end of the lesson at the supermarket.